YouTube, what is up? We are finally back. We took a little bit, like a couple weeks off. We were traveling a little bit, transitioned into something new. I'll talk about that a little later on. But today is going to be a value-packed video for you guys coming back today. So, all of you guys that want to get into remote high ticket sales, you want to know what it is, how you start, how you can make money online. Today we are going to be teaching you guys how to become an appointment setter. Pretty much the entry level of getting into remote high ticket sales. It is what you guys need to get into if you want to start making money online. I think it is the best way to actually tap into the online space as a beginner. So let's get after it. So first things first, we need to understand what is an appointment setter, right? So an appointment setter is someone that sets appointments, right? Kind of in the name. So on a sales team, on these offers, you're going to be working for any type of coaches, people that sell courses, any creator or influencer on social media that sells a digital product. They all have sales teams. Some of you guys don't even realize it, right? You guys apply for the dropshipping coach, or you guys apply for the marketing coach, whatever it is, they have a sales team and you guys are going to be going through a sales process. Now, it's not the normal sales process. That's why it doesn't feel like sales, but all of these sales teams have appointment setters and closers. So as an appointment setter, you are the person that is going to be first contacting the lead when they come through your funnel. And we'll talk a little bit about funnel. So you guys are the ones that are going to be calling, DMing them, and booking them on a call with the closer. Now, there are two different types of appointment setters. There are DM setters and there are dialing setters, right? Now, a DM setter is someone that you, as a setter, you are going to be only DM setting, texting in someone's DMs, or your company will have some type of software to where you're texting the leads and you're setting the appointment just over text message, SMS, or DMs, and you guys are setting the appointment that way. You guys actually don't even make any type of phone call or contact with them. Now, in today's day and age, with where the industry is turning into, is a lot of offers are appointment setting over the phone, right? Some of them that have like hybrids to where you might start a conversation over the DMs or over text, but usually most offers in today's day and age have dialing setters to kind of finish off and actually book the appointment. Now, as a dialer, what you're doing is you're picking up the phone or your CRM and you are going to be dialing the lead, right? You guys are going to be going through the sales process with them, which we'll talk about a little bit more. So as you guys know, the role of an appointment setter is to book a call for the closer, right? You guys aren't really selling anything as an appointment setter. All you're doing is qualifying the lead and booking them on a call with the closer. So what is the first job of an appointment setter, right? You are going to be booking these calls, but you want to be booking qualified calls, right? And something when it comes to appointment setter, you want to take quality over quantity, because you can book 20 calls in a day. If 18 of them are shitty leads that don't have any money, no interest whatsoever, you only have 2 calls that can actually make money. So you also don't want to waste the closer's time. So you guys need to be booking high quality appointments. So when you guys are actually going through your process of the setting process, when you're talking to the leads, how to qualify someone is, first things first, you want to go into their current situation, right? Now, let's say you're working on a drop shipping coaching program, right? And that's the product that your sales team sells. So what you want to go into first things first is kind of their current situation, like what they do for work, how old are they, stuff like that. From there though, why they want to get into making money online in the first place, something like drop shipping. So you have to understand why they're here in the first place. Now from there, you want to build a gap, right? You want to build a gap from where they're at now, their current situation, to where they want to be, what their goals are. So that's the next thing that you guys are going to be doing in your qualifying process. From there, you also are financially qualifying them, right? You're not going to book appointments if someone doesn't have money to actually buy the program, because you're not going to make any money. So you need to make sure they have money, or even sometimes if the company you work for has a financing option for your leads, you can ask them if they have credit as well. So that's something you can do. Now, last but not least, and I think most importantly as an appointment setter, is building urgency on your appointment setting calls. You need to be asking them questions like, why now? Why not just push this off another 3-4 months? And at the end of the call, when you're actually going into the booking process, you need to be booking and doubling down on time. Now, when I say doubling down on time, right, you're going to be asking the lead, hey, we can go ahead and get you an appointment set up with closer's name for tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now, does 8 p.m. Eastern time work for you? Yeah, it should work for me. Okay, does 8 p.m. Eastern time 100% work for you? Can anything come up whatsoever that can make you miss this? You got any doctor's appointments and driving to the airport, anything crazy that could come up? like your positive 8 p.m. can work for you. Now, that is what I call doubling down on time. I always teach it to every single setter I've ever coached or trained in my life, because you want to have a high show rate when you are a setter. So when you're booking these appointments, you want to have a high percentage of these leads actually showing up to the closing call with the closer, because obviously you'll have the potential and capability of making more money that way. So step 3, you need to learn from someone that's already done it, right? And YouTube is great, the free resources are great, but at the end of the day, to get to your goals fast, you need to learn from someone that's done it. So yeah, maybe join some communities, get a mentor, find someone that you know has the skill set and learn from them. I'm telling you guys, learning this on your own is going to take way more time. It's going to delay your process, and you're not going to get the skills that you really need to be a top 1% earner when it comes to appointment setting. Now, me myself, I've trained dozens of appointment setters. I've coached them, I've trained them, I've managed teams that were just appointment setters before when I first started out in the industry, because you go from a setter to a closer. So when I was a setter, I was managing an entire team at one point of even 15 to 20 setters, I think. So I onboarded these guys from scratch and made them good appointment setters. So where these guys were earning 5, 6, 7, 8, even some 10K a month I've seen appointment setters make. So if you guys want to learn from someone like me, I actually made a free appointment setting script that if you guys drop down the word script in the comments and add your email to it, I will email you over an appointment setting script that you guys can use for phone dialing. So tap into that if you guys actually want to learn a little bit of skills, get some free resources from me myself, you have that. Now, what else is super, super important, which I call step 4, is grow your network. What I can tell you guys, especially I think in this industry, honestly, I know in this industry, having a big network is key. I hear sometimes people saying like networking doesn't do anything for you, doesn't make you any money. In this industry, I promise you it does. What it's going to do for you is it is going to open up so many doors for you. Now, when you're actually looking for an offer or looking for a job somewhere, having multiple connections and people that you know that are in the industry is going to make the process of finding a role and landing a job way easier, because realistically, that is the hardest part, is finding a good role somewhere. If you have a good network, I promise you it's going to be way easier. So join free communities, follow all the sales coaches and people that are closers already or appointment setters. Reach out to people on Instagram. Say, hey, what's up, man? I see you're in sales. Like want to jump on a FaceTime call one time and just chop it up. I'd love to learn a little bit more about you. I've done that dozens of times. Just found someone that's for sure like-minded in my industry, jumped on a FaceTime call with them 10, 15 minutes, and you guys would be shocked and amazed at how many doors this really will open for you. So having a good network in this space is going to be crucial for you guys in this. So now you guys actually need to be mastering the skill of being an appointment setter though, right? So first things first, what I can tell is just right off the bat, let's say when you're phone dialing, and you guys will see this in the script if you get it down below in the comments, but the first things first is the appointment setter. When you're calling someone, they need to know who you are, who you represent, and why you're calling them, right? So I see so many people say like, hey, is this John? Like, yeah, it's John. Hey man, it's Joe from XYZ company. How's your day going today? Boom. You're going to get hung up on. At the end of the day, be real guys. You don't care how their day is. All you want to do is actually set the appointment, but you can't come off that way. All sales reps are always going to call and ask how your day is. In reality, no one gives a fuck, right? So what I like to do is, hey, is this John? Like, yeah, this is John. Hey, this is Joe over from XYZ company. I have your application right here in front of me. It looks pretty solid. I'm curious, what made you reach out to us in the first place? Now what that does is it brings you right into the conversation. They know who you are, they know who you represent, and they know why you're calling, because they reached out to you. In this kind of sales too, guys, you guys aren't going to be super salesy. You aren't going to be the nice guy. And car sales or real estate, yeah, those guys just want to earn your business so bad. And you know when you're walking into a car dealership, you're getting sold. You're talking to a sales rep, right? In this kind of sales, that's not how it is whatsoever. It is honestly the complete opposite. There's a lot of anti-selling in this industry, meaning almost pushing people away to make them want to do it more. So you don't have to be Mr. Nice Guy. You don't have to call them sir or ma'am, ask how their day is doing, or say thank you for taking my call. That's all shit. You never want to do that. Now, other than that, when you're actually going through the process of setting the appointment, you do not want to come off robotic or like you're reading a script or anything whatsoever, because it's just not going to seem real. So the biggest thing is you just want to come off personable, sound like you actually care, and actually try to help these guys solve this problem. So you guys will see it exactly through the script when I send it over to you guys, that you're just flowing through a conversation, right? And that script that I'm sending over to you guys don't need to read word for word off of it. It's almost more so like a framework. And I like to say, like, when it comes to setting, like, a framework's like a puzzle. It doesn't matter where you put the puzzle pieces at what part, as long as you have them all, the puzzle's going to be complete. Now, there is a certain like frame that you want to follow. You don't want to mix it up too much. Like, you don't want to call someone right off the bat and ask how much money they have. But if you follow a correct framework, as long as you hit everything in there at the right times in the conversation, you're going to be just fine. It just needs to flow as a good conversation, right? If you guys are talking about how long they want to been doing it, and they tell you 20 years they've been looking into something, and you just go right in, okay, so do you have money for this? Like, it doesn't flow the right way. So you guys need to just have a conversation, flow the right way, be a human, have a normal conversation with these guys, and don't come off super salesy. Now, what you guys are going to be doing in step number 6 is, once you guys have all the skills, you guys have done some training, you guys have not mastered the skill, but you've learned it good enough about it. Now you can actually start looking for a job somewhere. So the first thing that you guys can do to actually find like an appointment setting role is reach out to your network. I think it's super, super important. I think it's, honestly, I hate saying anything's easy because it shouldn't be easy, but the best way to find a good role, I guess you could say, is reaching out to your network, reaching out to people that you know that are already appointment setters, that are already closers. Maybe you know a sales manager. Maybe you know someone that owns a coaching program. Those are all kinds of people that you want to reach out to. Or maybe you're in a free Discord community and you drop in there, hey guys, I've done some training, like I'm looking for an appointment setter role starting out. Those are all things that are going to help you find a role. Now, if you don't have the luxury of being able to do something like that because you didn't grow a network, what you guys from there can do is almost cold DM. It's not the most fun way to land an offer, but it does work. I've seen a lot of people land offers just doing it this way. What you're going to do is you guys can record like a video of yourself explaining what the training you have, why you want to work hard, how much money you want to make, and why you're a good fit for their program, and send that over to people that actually own offers, that are sales managers or the actual like offer or company owner. So you guys can DM those kind of people, ask if they're looking for appointment setters, send them over a video of yourself of why you qualify to work with them and why you would be good working on their team. Now, to finish off the step 6 with the interview process, once you guys actually do start landing interviews, an interview is pretty much a sales call. You are selling yourself on why you're going to be so good working with them. So the first thing and piece of advice I can give you guys when going into an interview is you have to be stupid confident. Like, you guys have to be as confident as you can be, because in the sales game, confidence is a skill that you need. You need to be confident when speaking to people. So just having that on an interview right off the bat is going to help you guys land a role. Now, other than that, questions that you guys need to be asking someone is, how many leads do the setters get per day? Where do the leads come from? Are they organic? Are they paid ads? What is the average OTE, which is on target earnings, which is pretty much the average setter pay, whatever the average setter makes? And yeah, how warm the leads are. Are they cold leads, which usually isn't the case. Most of these offers get warm leads from paid ads or organic traffic. Now, other than that, good interview questions that you can ask at the end is ask them something like, hey, the best appointment setter on your team right now, what do you think he does differently than everyone else that makes him perform at the highest level? Because that's going to make them think, okay, like you're asking a really good question. You want to be the best performer. Other than that, you can ask them, okay, like after like everything we kind of went over on this interview today, is there any reason why you think I wouldn't be a good fit working with you guys? You say something like that. On top of that, tell them, is there any advice you can give me coming into a role like this that you think would help me perform more than everyone else, that you guys wish someone else already did, that I can do so I can kind of stand out? These kind of questions are really, really going to make you look good on an interview. Just make it sound like you're fucking hungry for it. So kind of a recap of everything we just went over. First things first, right? Understand what appointment setting is and understand the different types of appointment setters. Number 2, how to actually qualify leads the right way. What are you doing in the actual setting process, and how to be a good setter, having pretty much quality over quantity. Number 3, right? Learning from someone that can teach you the skill the correct way. Finding a mentor. Learning from someone that has experience. Number 4, growing your network. I think this is so so important in the space that we're in and that you're trying to get into. You have to grow your network, reach out to people that you know. This is crucial, I think. Number 4 is crucial. Number 5, master the skill. Train as much as you possibly freaking can. Train with freaking mock calls with your mom or dad or brother or sister. Train with people in your network. Train with your sales manager. Do as much training and take as many reps as you possibly can so you can master the skill and make as much money as you possibly fucking can with this. Number 6, going into an interview, getting the job in the first place. But after that, getting on an interview, being confident, asking the right questions, going in there and crushing it so you know for a fact that you're gonna get hired on the fucking spot. But other than that, guys, that kind of wraps up the 6 steps I would take to become an appointment setter. Pretty much a step-by-step blueprint. Remember, if you guys want that free script that I built out for you guys, comment the word script below in the comments and then attach your email to it so I can share it over to you, and we'll get that done for you. If you guys found some good value in this video today, I really hope you did. But if you did, go ahead, hit me with a like, hit me with a subscribe. As you guys know, in the comments or in my Instagram as well, I'll drop it right here. You guys can DM me, ask me any questions, any help you guys need whatsoever, and I'm here for you. Other than that, that's all we got for today, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.